Tietää mielessään on aika lähteä pois. Metsä kutsuu kulkijaa rauhan sielulleen se tois. Kylmäks käynyt maa jo kutsuu taas sen kulkijaa. Vuoret rikko taivaan raunioin.
Hello and welcome back, travelers. Welcome to Near Dark Society's Death Attack, our D&D 5th edition campaign. Homebrew, of course. We are now on episode 72, titled Reunion. Maybe a few reunions tonight.
Why do you look at me when you said that?
I don't know.
She's dead.
So
something I don't know here. Why'd you go?
I don't know.
I tried to get you to save her, but now you.
I killed the whole town. Fuck her. She also didn't give me that pony when I was 12.
Well,
I think that's
which is uncalled for since you were very wealthy.
Deprived, even though it was easy to achieve.
When we last left off, we had the continuation of the Champions Day games, and of course we also had a rather impactful, heartfelt moments between Bruce Claxon and Lavenday, as Bruce sort of always knew or had an idea of who Lavenday was. Knowing his name helped, but in the end, it seems as though Bolstad will know that the Lost Prince has returned. But the question is will he be accepted? And will those that remain in power be afraid of his arrival? So why don't we go ahead, continue onto this epic adventure of grand, high magic.
Larceny.
Oh. Thank you, Hobby. Thank you for giving me the... Everyone else just sat still. You went like this and just started going with it.
Are you hoping for a Conan level intro? Is that what just
Oh,
happened?
God. I would... Yeah, it would be awesome. If I could do that, we're like... Prepare for a tale of high adventure. Boom, boom. Do, 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 do.
I think we might get a few copyright strikes on that one.
I said larceny, grand larceny. I feel like that's not the correct
Or
thing.
No.
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Horse Auto? Wait. Grand Theft Horse?
I don't.
Grand Horse Auto!
Grand Theft Calvary? I don't know.
Yeah, that game sounds terrible. Grand Horse Auto.
I think that game exists. It's called Red Dead Redemption.
True.
All right. So why don't we go ahead and we'll pick things up where we last left off.
We didn't talk about the new map we have. Is when we get on tonight.
I want that to be a big surprise next week. Next week, episode 73, there will be a very big surprise for all of you. There will be something new being added to the environment here as we continue to upgrade and get the studio moving along. Yeah, it's going to be something that's going to help you all very visually, and I think it's been greatly needed since the start of this entire campaign. But until then, let's play some D&D. Now, the night moved through after the events of the of the cord stones, and as Legic received multiple levels in exhaustion.
Oh yeah. That's right. I got like 3.
Yeah, I got 3.
Yeah, 3, 4. Take 4.
And Jezebel deciding to stay in port because Barry needs to know where he's coming back to. And hesitantly, frustratingly enough, Jezebel agreed. So it is now the following morning. It is the last day and it is the headstone competition that Falner has been eagerly awaiting.
Also, my throat is a little scratchy, so this might make my character voice sound better or worse. I don't know. We'll
It's
find
probably
out.
sounds
Excited.
more on top,
More
being drunk
raspy.
all the time.
Yeah.
But before we do that, Jezebel, would you be in your captain's quarters at the moment in the ship?
Like we just woke up morning?
Yes.
Or, then yeah.
Okay. As the rest of your crew may be getting ready for the events of today, possibly maybe doing their morning rituals or
Making their own breakfast.
making breakfast, you keep hearing something scratching on the wood within the room. Almost sounds like an animal.
I'm so afraid to do the voice right now.
It sounds like there's something in your room rummaging or scurrying along on the ground.
Okay.
And it's woken you up a few times. You drank heavily last night, and
What makes you think I did that?
you said you drank heavily last game.
I will look for where it's coming from.
Sort of, the moment you kind of lift your head up and look, you kind of push off the covers over you, and whatever it is, it kind of hides. Like, look around the room and you don't see or hear anything, and you kind of lay back down, and then you hear it begin to.
I'm just gonna like peek, act like I'm still sleeping.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
22.
22.
Oh, that hurt.
As you kind of peek and look, you see this purple hair and these small little pointed cat ears with black tufts like a lynx, scratching and rummaging through what appears to be your bags and your belongings.
How big is it?
It's about the size of a cat.
It looks like a cat?
It does look like a cat.
Is this some lavender shit?
You recognize it as the thing that helped you all during the escape of
The answer is yes.
the Bandit Queen.
Doesn't sound familiar.
It
The
took
thing that
your,
you gave.
It took your toenail.
No, your thumbnail.
Oh, your thumbnail.
Let's don't make this weird.
It took either one. Yeah, because it's not any better that way.
How much does it weigh?
How much does it weigh? I mean, you wouldn't quite be able to tell from looking at it, but I would say that probably the average weight of a cat, maybe 8-7 pounds.
So not a thick boy.
No, it's a very slender, very, very agile looking cat.
Can I use Mage Hand to grab it by the tail and pull it up?
It'd be a little bit too heavy for Mage Hand.
10 pounds.
Oh, it can go up to 10 pounds? I thought it was 5.
No, it's 10.
I will say, then yeah, you can definitely do that.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to lift it up in there by its tail.
Okay, yes, it does have a tail.
Okay.
So it has a single tail, it's kind of a straight tail. It does have a large sort of paintbrush fluff at the end of the tail. It does not look like a natural cat. It looks fantastical. The moment you go ahead and you pinch onto it, you hear as it gets yanked up into the air. Then you immediately hear
I'm gonna hop out of bed immediately and go up to it. What the fuck are you doing in my bag?
let me down!
I'll let you down when you tell me what you're doing in my bag.
I said put me down now!
Or what?
You made a deal with me! Now you have to keep it!
Wait, what?
You made a deal with me! Now you have to keep it!
What's the deal?
You gave me a fingernail!
It's not me this time. Good.
There was no deal in that. That was me giving you something so
You
you
can't
go
give
away.
and say something without making a deal! A deal's a deal!
Oh God.
I didn't sign anything.
I'm gonna get angry!
Show me the contract.
You watch as his eyes begin to glow with this strange green, almost wispy magic. Notice that he begins to speak, but it comes out in a language you do not understand.
Can you just cover in language or not?
Sure.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not me this
Don't
time.
like that, but
Yeah, I'm
sure.
fine with this.
Alright.
As you cast Comprehend Language, you feel the spell sort of take effect as your tongue sort of strangely adjusts as you can feel the spell wrap around your tongue, and you can feel it begin to encompass your ears as you hear the words. As they leave his mouth, you begin to understand the language. You begin to hear it and understand it as Sylvan. And the words change from being very alien and foreign. And so you have bounded inside a pact of pact, item to item, blood to blood.
You fucked. That's what you get for messing with Faye. Why'd you conjure that?
I'm gonna drop it.
Put me
Drop
down!
it. Drop it.
As soon as you drop him, you see he stands up.
Listen, I'm kind of already in a predicament with contract with another entity. I don't think I can stack those. I'd love to, but I can't. I can't do that.
I don't want to make a deal! You already made one!
Yeah, what can I do about retracting that?
You can't! Now, how are we going to proceed with our dealings?
What dealings?
The dealings of the nail?
I'm confused. You want more of my nails?
No!
What do you want?
Nail is symbolic.
Alright. What the fuck do you want from me?
What does a nail mean? But to build. You have offered me land and kingdom. If you do not wish to give me land and kingdom, I will give you 79 years of bad luck.
Alright, I think we can do this, alright? I think you kind of made that up on the spot, the whole nails symbolizing that thing. Alright, okay.
Ask anyone.
Alright. Fine, I'll trust you.
Yes,
I have the perfect landing kingdom for you.
I'm listening.
Why don't you follow me downstairs?
Will do.
Actually, can you be not visible? I don't want anyone seeing you.
He
There you go.
turns invisible.
I'll go down below deck
Okay.
and down to... Is there like a storage area?
So, if you're thinking about like storage for the ship, yeah, you have a storage area.
Ah, that's fine.
Cargo bay, essentially.
There's an open space or a space that's somewhat empty. Doesn't contain anything important. Is there any space in the ship at all like that?
This is not exactly the type of ship that would be.
Is there an empty quarter room?
There are a few broom closets.
We'll start there. I'll go down to a broom closet.
Okay.
I'll open it. Right here. You can be not invisible now.
Watch as he reappears. Okay. What's this?
I really don't want to do this. I was really hoping to keep it for myself, but you're really twisting my arm here. And you're right, I owe you.
You better not be tricking me.
How would I trick you? Look at this! And I'm gonna pull out a broom and a mop. You think I want to part with these?
So I can have whatever I want in there besides for the broom and mop.
No, these come with it.
I get broom and mop.
You do.
I get everything in there.
I look in there. What's in there?
Just a fucking closet.
What's in the closet?
You got shelves. There appears to be a bucket broom, a mop, and it looks like some dead bugs.
Alright. You know, everything in there, I'd say except for the dead bugs, but I like you, so I'll throw those in for free. What do you think?
Deal.
Great. Go check out your new home then.
Thank you.
I'm gonna shut the door behind it. I'm going back upstairs. I don't want to open that.
Okay.
What the fuck?
As you head back upstairs, you actually, as you make your way up from the storage bay into the ground floor of the underdeck, you actually run into Fulner, who's currently done making breakfast for everybody.
Oi,
Stay out of the broom closet.
What?
Stay out of there.
What?
You don't want to know what's in there.
I'll look at the broom closet.
Are you fucking...
Can you see through walls?
Yes. I just took a new feet. Allows me to do that.
You have to go downstairs. Below deck. Cargo.
What were you doing down there? Were you looking for more room?
You got me. And on the way back, I noticed an empty or an open broom closet, and it's just filled with puke and shit, so I just closed the door just to leave it be.
Right. Good call. Would you like some food?
Depends on what you made. What'd you make?
Give me a moment and I'll describe it to you.
What's laminated lunch I got you?
The entire scene where he knew he was cooking. Waited until he was asked what he's making.
Sorry. What we got here.
Did you look up breakfast items?
Shut the fuck up, mate.
I thought someone gave you a...
That's what I'm
Regency
looking up right now.
Okay.
Generator. Or a list or something.
Or you below deck right now.
You guys would be waiting for food, which he's done making, so you guys, I'm assuming, would be dishing up and eating. You'd
What you're
probably
eating,
be-
we don't know.
Yeah, I would like to know what I'm eating before I eat it.
So would there be like some sort of dining table that we could sit at, or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. We got some smoked sausage, and we got some boiled goose eggs, and chopped and mixed with some dates.
That's very impressive. How did you smoke the sausage?
How did you get the
Oh,
goose
body
eggs?
smokes.
Oh.
You got the goose eggs? Those are too expensive, aren't they?
Not really. Just have to find goose.
Well, I'm starving.
Roll an insight roll,
What?
Who?
both of you.
On phone
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I got the natural 20.
Dude!
Three
Am I
bottom.
lying? So does that mean
You are technically lying, yes.
Do I need to roll?
No.
Bro, I don't give a shit where he got the mistakes from.
What do you have to get an at 22?
You're like lying by omission, you're just not saying the truth.
What am I saying?
You haven't really let anyone else explore the pantry of this ship. It's not a normal pantry.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know. I see what you mean.
Okay.
Alright. Well, yeah, I went and got some smoked sausage.
Alright.
That is nice.
Listen, we all really
I'm
know.
like just awkwardly walking off to dish up.
Right, yeah.
Lavende, you know he's keeping something from you, you just don't know what it is.
I just think it's really weird I didn't see you pick up in the goose eggs. I don't think we asked for goose eggs.
Well, what does it matter? You got it now.
You have money that you don't telling us about.
You think I'm broke?
No,
Is food done?
hold on, what?
You said something about money.
Yeah, they're arguing about goose eggs right now.
No, I'm saying that, do you have money that we don't know about? Are you rich and you're not telling us?
I'm crazy fucking rich. I am.
Oh.
You keep your filthy paws out of my jacket.
But I have my own treasure. I don't need you
I'm
fucking.
confused about this whole conversation though. How expensive are goose eggs?
They're really not that expensive.
Are they golden?
No, Those would be
Alright,
expensive.
then I don't give a shit. I'm eating.
Yeah, I'm eating too. I was just messing with you. It's actually.
Alright.
Oh, here on that, we're gonna pretend like he never said anything.
And as you eat it, the food is exceptionally fresh. Like, being an adventurer or someone who would live in a fantasy world, you can tell when you eat an egg that's kind of old. And you know eggs don't last very long. Eggs would only last maybe a few days if they're not being kept cold. They're not pickled. They're fresh, as in like laid today fresh.
Oh.
Palmer can lay eggs?
Dude, he went to the dirty cock without us.
I'm gonna go look half.
So, what's on the agenda today?
Well, I'm gonna crush it in headstone.
Alright.
Isn't that kind of the point?
Can I get some more of those?
Kinda, actually. That's a good point.
Eggs were delicious.
Do you have any more eggs?
It's a good source of protein.
You want more eggs? Oh, you
Also,
still take a fucking.
how'd you get such fresh eggs?
I picked them up while we were here in
town.
Crest.
Give me a deception check.
I didn't notice
What's the name of this place?
goose
Crest what?
In the market.
That's
Crest Hill? Crest Hole?
You're on the ship.
Right. But we're like docked at a city.
You're at White Docks. This
And
the city's
in the
called,
town-
is
and-
called Claxon.
Claxon, that's what I meant.
I was like, where?
You never know where you're at.
Where are?
I'll tell you what. Everyone just
second
share.
there,
It was like
deleted
trivia
it.
last night all over again.
Everyone just shut the fuck up. How about that?
Name a Disney princess that wasn't royalty. Lion King.
Lion King.
Wait, what was the question?
24.
Give me insight.
Oh, we're rolling insights?
Yeah.
On this?
19.
Can I
We
roll
got
to know
29.
if
Fuck you, not eat it.
I got 18 and my insight's 11.
Yeah. You definitely know he's lying where he's getting these eggs from.
Can I roll to know if it's in like some sort of
Holstead.
farming or anywhere where they can even have coops? Even have like goose eggs or anything?
You can give me an investigation roll.
Funnily, you don't have the library, you got the eggs. If you just want to buy them, then you want to buy them.
That's what I'm trying to say. I want involved.
Wait, they don't have investigation in 5e.
Inside.
Yeah, they do.
No, that's right.
Do they have investigation?
Oh, yeah, they do.
I got 8 though. but
Okay, yeah,
there's-
then you can't recall.
Which makes sense since I kind of was going to this.
I mean, you've only been in town. Who knows? There could be farms outside the town.
You know, it was okay.
I don't care where you got the eggs. They are delicious.
We'll just remember I'm the best cook you ever will have.
At least, as long as they're not cursed or something, then we're fine.
You notice that
Oh, then I would care.
Hakan comes down and you see Hakan grabbing some sausages, but he passes over the eggs. Like he watches, he looks at them, he's like,
Is this a dragon thing? Is that why you don't like eggs?
"Hey, it's a little strange for Dragonborn to eat eggs. Be like if you
That's fine, we're not judging you.
like,
Kind
You know
of
what? It's a
understand.
good point. I never thought of that. I wonder if ever croaker will eat eggs. You think so?
Probably not.
Like,
Would you eat what looks like a small baked fetus?
I knew
Yes.
it. I knew it. That's why he was being weird about it. No judge.
I can see what you mean.
I'll let you know.
Wait, wait,
Hold on a
are
second.
the eggs offensive to you?
No, I don't
Oh.
care. It's just I don't want to eat it.
Oh.
Is there anything that you would prefer? Maybe I can do that next time.
Well, the sausage is great.
What about a nice salad?
Don't eat. I eat meat.
Rahios eats the salad.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
What is
Rahios has been
Rahios?
upstairs, been basking in the sun and meditating for the last hour and a half, humming.
What is Ravios?
He's on the deck. He's been up there meditating to the
Didn't give
sun.
him a nickname.
He's a giant
No,
battery.
his name's Rahios. I don't know.
I
What,
didn't give him a nickname if that was what you're asking.
I'm gonna go get him.
Maybe we can spitball some nicknames.
Listen, I just want to eat my food and move on with the day. I don't want to be docked here as it is, so, let's not make this go on any longer than it needs to.
Are you coming to cheer us on?
No.
No, not
But I am here to tell you don't do anything stupid.
Tristan, I take great offense to that. It'll be a dark day, truly, if I ever did something stupid.
You were disqualified for flipping your wiener out. In
I
front
was
of public.
challenged verbally that my wiener was small and I had to prove it otherwise.
Alright, just try to stay. I know this is not gonna happen because you're already competing in the contest. But aside from that, try stay under the radar. Don't get in trouble.
I can't make any promises. But I'll try.
Then you're not leaving the ship.
I will try my best.
Then you're not leaving the ship.
Alright, I promise.
You're lying to
I'm going to
me.
be as incognito as
You know how I feel about liars. Only I can lie.
Jezebel. I would never lie to my captain.
This is what I have to do
Look
with
at
the
me.
con.
Have I ever lied to you?
Yes.
Name,
You just did.
Name one time.
You just did.
I did not. I did not.
You lied about the eggs.
And that.
What?
You lied about staying out of trouble, and then you lied about the eggs.
What type of trouble would I stay out of?
Oh my fucking god.
None of it. That is the problem, I
Kind
think.
of looks over. Now, this is pretty good sausage too. And fresh.
Wait.
Where did you get it?
I got it from town. They got fresh pigs in there somewhere. I definitely got it from there.
Seasoning is strange.
Right, you like that? That is on me actually. That's so I didn't have to pick that up. Well, I did, but from a couple of days ago.
Exotic almost.
Right.
Where did you get the seasonings?
I got the seasonings from. I'm trying to remember the name of the place. The place where we
Are you talking
fought
about Petros?
the Great Deep, the Rotten Deep.
Getting meat.
Oh, I can,
In South Devano.
South Dakota, yeah, that's right. That's the place. This place where I got it. Yeah.
Strange elven spices. They're good.
Well, I know, right? That's fucking phenomenal. This kitchen is top notch.
And what are your plans, Logic?
I left to go get right.
I turn to ask him, and he's gone. I'm like, oh, alright.
The door to the kitchen or the dining area kind of swings open. You see Draven sort of slowly float in.
Did you get all the ghosts out?
There's a lot of spirits here.
He's still doing it.
They're not going to hurt us, are they?
Not all of them.
What does
What
that
do you mean? What,
There's some rather xenophobic elves in here.
please stop bringing dead people onto my ship.
They were already here.
I highly doubt that. I've never seen any ghosts on my ship.
What does xenophobic mean?
Not tolerant of other
They don't like things that
people
are
outside of their own country.
Are they that really annoying Balfoon guy?
They're just racist.
Is that not the same thing?
Notice that Draven makes his way over and
I
goes.
believe xenophobic is specifically for people outside of their own home of origin.
So he grabs
Maybe we should talk to him.
some eggs.
What
These are really good eggs.
I didn't know you ate food.
I know, right?
I kind of figured you'd eat like ghosts or something. That's probably downstairs. Is that not how that works?
This kind
No,
of
we don't eat ghosts.
Well, that'd be pretty badass if you did.
How could you eat a ghost? Is it cool?
And like suck it into your soul.
Can we not talk about ghosts
or sucking?
at the dinner table?
It's breakfast.
There are entities that do that, though.
Wait, are you afraid of ghosts?
Are they here right now with us?
Do you not remember?
No.
I
If we
remember
were, we'd be in trouble.
pretending to be a ghost to scare
Wait, if
you.
the ghosts were here right now, we would be in trouble?
Yeah.
Can you take me to them?
Why?
So I know where to not go on the ship.
They don't know where they are.
Well, maybe if we told them, they would go away.
What are you doing with these ghosts anyway? What is your whole deal?
Sending them away.
Apparently not. Because they're still here, according to you.
These ones are attached.
So what?
The ship itself.
The ship.
Are they dead crew members?
Soldiers.
Alright, well, you keep being weird over there. Let's figure out a battle plan here, so we can also not be ghosts on this ship by the end of the night. Ghosts.
I thought you said they weren't here!
What's in the bedroom? I don't know what that was.
That's the furnace. Oh, trying to fuck with him.
The ghost of the furnace.
Ooh, the furnace ghost. Oh, I know the plot for the holiday special now.
Pop.
You see Draven finish his food. Slide it. There'll be a few more days, and they'll be gone.
Whatever. Great. Go do that then. I used to think he was hot. Not anymore. Not anymore.
I don't
The
really.
novelty kind of wears off after a while, right?
What?
The novelty kind of wears off after a while, right?
Yeah, when you start to understand the personality, you just don't really, you're not into it anymore.
Like, personally, I was kind of turned off at the point where you could hear your loved one's last final scream.
I enjoyed that.
I did enjoy that. I thought that was fucking weird. Not for me. No, thank you.
Suit yourself, to each their own, I guess, weirdo.
Legic, you return with Rahios.
Ah, yes, I think Fawn over there can hook you up. Maybe some grilled celery.
Oh no, there's some salad in here if you want.
Did you say grilled celery?
Grilled celery? I don't know.
That's like just grilling water, really. That's all celery is water.
Is that all he eats is celery?
Well, you can put some olive oil on it.
I thought he ate
Spicy.
sea cucumbers or something.
What do you
Sea
eat,
celery.
Ryan, besides celery?
What you talking about?
Well,
Never mind.
Yeah, they are. I know exactly what you're thinking of, and
I
yes, as a matter
eat
of fact.
all manners of things. I really enjoy turnips and carrots and onions and radishes
We have eggs and sausage.
and potatoes and
Do you eat eggs?
eggs from a creature.
A goose, to be exact. Hey, don't worry about it. At the end of the table is a nice big bowl for you.
I do not eat the menstruation of another animal.
Right. Oh, well, that's why I didn't make you eat that. I made you a salad, mate.
Do you like spices? Use any sort of spices when you cook? Like black pepper with salt.
Pepper is good.
You like dressing on your salad?
Dressing?
Right.
No
You
ranches.
clothe your food.
No.
Oh my god, I can't do this today.
You do with flavor.
I can't throw
You know what? I'm gonna let you handle this.
Yeah, I
I'll
can't
grab
do
a
this.
plate.
to be honest.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Perhaps you just have some plain vegetables for me.
Sure. In that bowl, in the table.
He looks over towards it. What do you have there?
It's like mixed vegetables, lettuce. It's a proper salad.
Oh, so it's just a salad. Okay. Yeah. And he eats it.
Well,
Alright.
sausage.
Legic, what's your plan today?
What?
What's your plan?
Reduce your exhaustion by 1, by the way.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna opt out of the competition.
Smart man.
Like we should be leaving.
So you say it's up to me to bring the gold home.
But for as much as I want that belt, I think it's a good idea if we just leave.
Listen,
All the
Father.
weight is on my shoulders, as it always is.
I can't control you,
Only I can do it.
but I can fucking kill you. So,
As long as
Maybe.
my team believes in me.
don't do anything stupid. Like, leave the ship in general, because you will do something stupid.
You won't think there's nothing stupid about it, really. How could I do something stupid in the middle of a competition?
I'm sure there's 1,000 ways you could do something stupid in the middle of a competition.
Then just.
Drop your pants.
I already said I wouldn't do that anymore, so that won't happen.
Are you really adamant in doing this competition stuff?
I think it sounds like a lot of fun. And to be honest,
The only way I'm gonna allow this is if Legend goes with you, or someone goes with you.
I can go with him.
Lavender will go with me.
I can go with him as well.
Yeah, all con is in
If that's the case, then Legend, you might as well compete too.
Yeah, logic.
Fuck it. We're stuck here anyway.
Come and be somewhere.
Alright. Go do my stretches.
If it goes down
Number up.
poorly, then I'm just down 4 men, that's all.
I'm just gonna take my bag. I have my weapon in it. I'm not gonna take my armor.
I thought you were counting me as 2 because I'm so giant. And my muscles are so huge.
Oh my god.
And I would have taken that as a real compliment.
I'm ready to go whenever you all are.
I am too.
I'm ready to go now.
Yeah,
How many milk?
sure.
Do I just have myself? I don't know where they're at.
Alright, I'll go in the back room to get some milk.
You head to the pantry.
Yeah.
How does that work if I was to try to get my own drink?
Why don't you try?
Sure. Where do I go?
Just follow.
Ask Fulner.
Oh no, where can I go to get a drink?
I'll get it for you. You just stay right here.
But what if you're not?
I'm the cook. You are the cookie.
But if I was to wake up in the middle of the night and I was thirsty,
You come find me.
no.
And also, just keep
They
a
just ask Legend to
a
milk
wa-
you.
keep a skin of water on you at all times, and you won't be thirsty. You won't be near water.
You really don't want anybody to go into that pantry.
It's me pantry. Let me fucking deal with me cooking.
Milk sounds good. I'll grab some. It's all right, Fulner.
All right, no, I'll get it. I have 2 arms, 2 huge arms. I can carry them.
Alright, what's going on here with the pantry?
Nothing. Everyone stay seated.
This is my shit.
This is my pantry.
I'm getting up and going
It's
to
the
the pantry.
only thing that's mine. Stop it.
I'm going to the pantry and opening it.
He's gonna be like, no.
As you
My
open,
special bless.
Okay, here we go.
as you open the pantry door, you're immediately hit by sunlight.
Oh,
Fuck.
You look out and you can see a farm. There's chickens and cattle and horses. It's a farm.
I'm running close the door.
what did you just see?
You saw nothing.
What was that like?
This is my special place. You are allowed in it.
If I don't know if it means that much to you, I'll make it so no one can go in there but you. You don't have to keep it a fucking secret.
What's the secret?
Also, what the fuck? How?
It's amazing, isn't it?
What is that?
I found it when I came down here and inspected the kitchen.
Oh, there are like people in there.
No,
There's just nothing, but
there's animals. I tend to them.
You have live animals in a closet?
Shut the fuck up there. You don't have to say it. Out loud.
Were we able to see it, or was it just...
You saw sunlight come out of it as
That's
it was
what I thought.
opened up.
We just have some live animals here. That's all it is.
so is this like another plane or something? There's another plane in the pantry. It's a whole farm in there. It's fucking weird.
Right. Doesn't surprise me. The ship
That doesn't surprise you,
No.
okay?
I've found some other strange things on the ship as well.
Like what?
Well, I mean, one for the fact that the underdeck is larger than the actual ship. I don't know if you all realize that.
You know what? When I went to go find Draven that one time, it was pretty large.
Yeah. I don't think that once we come downstairs, we're on the same plane. I think we're on a transitional one. Something that probably is both here and not here at the same time.
That explains the goose eggs. You have geese in there?
I have all sorts of animals in there. All the ones that we need, of course.
They're safe to eat.
Of course.
What the hell? What the ship is
Have
there?
you had to feed them, or are they?
I haven't. No, I think that however this thing maintains itself, kind of just does it on its own.
It must be some sort of farmstead demi-plane.
But I do check on them, make sure that everything's alright.
Do you know how to make goat cheese?
I mean, do I?
You can figure it out.
Yeah, I can figure it out. How hard can it be?
I don't know, I've never made it. One of my favorites. My dad, it's my dishes.
Alright, I can look into it.
How can I get a glass of milk? You can't would like one too.
Yeah, I'll go in and get some milk.
Right.
I'll come back. Two mugs of milk.
Tankard. Don't think we actually have glasses, do we?
As you hand off the milk, both Legic and Hakan. Yes, Hakan sort of takes a drink and sure there's probably plenty of secrets about this ship that we don't know about. They'll take time. Sure, we'll uncover them as we go.
How fresh is this milk?
He probably just
Hot off the udder. Steamy.
literally
It's utterly hot.
milked it.
Utterly warm, I should say.
Wow, that's good. Well, fresh. Did you
I
just?
hate milk.
How did you get it?
Yeah.
Well, when mammals, never mind.
Hold on a second.
Alright, this conversation's really enthralling and everything, but I'm going to go stare at the water and I'm gonna leave.
I just want to know if you pour this from a container.
I did, from a bucket into the cup.
All right.
This conversation has been
I'm gonna
so.
finish my drink.
Are we all ready to go now?
I'm going to go
Yeah.
to my room and grab the brooch before we leave.
Okay, sure.
For sure, I'm doing that.
The brioche.
All right.
What's today's event?
Today's event is Headstone.
There's a good chance I'm not gonna win this, but to humor you out, I'll join in. Hakan?
Yeah, I'll try to take it easy on you. If I see you, I'm just gonna. Well, you can either throw me the ball or I can knock you down. So it's up to you.
Alright.
All right, let's do this. As you all prep yourselves and make your way out to the event, the town square has been opened up. It has the all the platforms and the spacing and the lines for the cord stones have been replaced. And it looks like a large football field. It's rectangular in shape. There appears to be a rock on one end of the field, and there is a rock on the other end of the field. So both sides have a large stone in what would be considered the end zone. In the center, there's a large circle with a pillar, and there appears to be a looks like a large watermelon placed on top of this pillar, sitting on this pedestal, essentially. You notice that everyone sort of is gathering. The crowd is in full force, and you can hear that the event is getting ready to start. You can watch as it looks like Boris the Brute is getting ready to stand up and make an announcement to the entire city for the event. Hello, people of Claxon. Welcome to today's grand and final event, Headstone. And as you all know, I am the Headstone champion of all of Avondale. So I'll be looking for the best, the strongest, the quickest, and the smartest out there on the field. For those who can impress me, you may find yourself having a conversation with one of the, well, Council of Legends. I want a fair game. I want a clean game. I don't want to see cheating or sore losers. Respect your athletes. And let the better athlete take home belt. Champions Day. The entire crowd erupts into an applaud and cheering as you can hear the announcer basically, "Would all qualifying athletes make their way to the field?"
I know I told you I was gonna just relax, but I don't think I'm going to now. Hope I don't kill myself doing this.
Gotta try and meet your hero.
You all make your way there.
Yeah.
As you do, You can see some of the winners of other competitions that are all here. Anyone who has won any event is able to participate in it. Since all three of you were able to essentially win inside of an event, you are able to compete.
How's the game work?
What was that?
How's Headstone work?
Well, they're gonna describe it. See the announcer? Welcome, athletes, competitors, those here to perform in the Grand Headstone game. Or who we are, all familiar with the ruling. Yay or nay?
Yay.
Nay.
To sum it up, we have 2 scoring stones on the field. Hence, large stone, hence, large stone. Object is that you are to take watermelon, make your way to one of the scoring stones, and smash it onto the stone. Dropped watermelons do not count and are reset. Destroyed watermelons will be replaced and reset. You have no teammates. This is a free-for-all.
You did that with cows?
Bro, that's what you're supposed to do.
Would all competitors please align around the watermelon? Everyone sort of circles around it.
Hail.
On the horn blow. Prepare yourselves. All right. So, as soon as this happens, all of the individuals involved in the competition immediately charge towards it. It's probably about a good 20 yards before you can make your way there. Now, it's all no holds barred from this point. You can fight, you can grapple, you can throw your competitors. You just cannot let them take that watermelon and smash it on one of the stones.
How many people left? Ran towards it.
There is
like close to
There
it.
is 10 competitors in here.
Did anybody fall behind?
Everyone is currently charging. You guys haven't rolled yet. So can I go ahead and get some athletics rolls?
I wanted to wait until everyone got to it to see who grabs it first.
You can do that.
Got a nat 20 at 31.
All right.
You got a 1.
Oh,
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Here
You're
goes my exhaustion.
waiting by. You watch as everyone takes off running. This dirt and sand kicks up from people's feet as they launch their way forward. Fulner immediately goes into giant tactics as he begins to cut diagonally across instead of running in a straight line. You watch as he makes his way over to the first individual and straight up shoulder checks them as they meet his shoulder, which would be their knee. So you see their knee kind of, and you see them hit the sand, and the moment they do, you immediately see, you kind of like look over Ledgic and down towards him. His knee is broken. It snapped his leg.
Joint tactics.
You watch as the one person's down, Fuller makes his way up. The rest of the athletes begin to converge onto the pedestal. The moment they do, there is a massive slam against the pedestal. Each one of them comes crushing into it. As soon as you see this, you can see that the watermelon is up on top of the pedestal, and you need to forcefully knock it off. You need to have it drop off the pedestal.
Oh man, I've been in mosh pit. Can you imagine? Just beefy guys. Huge
Would you like my
individuals.
Rockstar video?
just hitting each other. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The moment they make contact, you can see that their bodies forcefully crushing up against the large pillar in the center. As soon as this happens, you see the watermelon can begin to rock back and forth before it rolls off. You watch as it begins to roll.
How tall is this?
It's probably about 15 feet up off the ground.
Sweet, perfect. I tried to get on someone's shoulder and leap to grab it to get out of the crowd.
Okay.
With the watermelon.
That'll be difficult. Go ahead and give me an athletics check. Go ahead and give me an athletics check if you're going to try to catch.
Catch the ball.
Yep. Catch the fruit, unless you don't want to catch it.
Is it looking like it's about to come down?
It is falling.
Oh, it's currently already
It's
falling.
currently falling. So this is your chance if you want to try to catch it or not catch it.
Can I use my boots to jump at it and catch it in midair?
Well, you were told, I'm rewarded in toying this, and there was no magic was to be involved.
So I didn't have my armor. I got it.
I didn't know that. Okay, then no, I didn't do that. Then I'll try to catch it too.
All right, so you're going to go catch it. Athletics, what'd you get for yours?
20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Natural 20?
Natural 20.
That's 29.
Okay. What is yours? What is your roll altogether, though?
Oh. 29, yeah.
Both 29, but yours is a natural 20? All right, Fulner, you see it coming down. Right, you looks like you're about ready to catch it. It's coming right towards you until you hear Legic look towards you and say, "Fulner, boost!" And you look towards him, and as your hand's like this, you just see Legic put his foot there and just jump off of you. And you watch as Legic grabs the watermelon, hits the ground, and as you land, you look and you see everyone just turn their heads and look towards you.
I'm gonna yell, "Father!" I'm gonna go towards the closest one.
Closest stone? Okay.
I'm not sure where I'm at.
So it is 50 yards from the center field to the headstone.
Yikes.
So it's like a football field.
In a Giants game, in a Giants scale, it would actually be around 500 yards. I'm going to need some athletic checks from you, 2 of them actually.
Same from me.
Legend not break his leg?
No, that wasn't me.
No,
Oh,
it wasn't. He
I
didn't
was
break
like,
Well,
leg.
that's fucked up, right? Holy
Father's like, hey, Legend. breaks his leg.
Question. 16. Now where's a 20?
Do you still have
Yeah, 20.
advantage on exhaustion?
Do I still have an advantage on these?
Your exhaustion levels right
That's a
here.
good change. That's a good thing.
Should
I'm on 2 right now.
let me check here. I know this is on.
I think you want me to say that.
Thank you for bringing that up. I forgot. You have advantage with that.
Here we go. So you're at 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have disadvantage on ability checks,
Oh.
and your speed is halved.
Okay. Disadvantage.
I thought I was at 3.
Would the disadvantage or the advantage cancel out the disadvantage in this particular case?
Yes. So he's rolling normal.
Yeah, you
Yeah, you just rolled normal.
Okay. Then, so you just want me to just re-roll then?
Yeah, just re-roll it.
1 die. Do I get any negatives on exhaustion?
No, you just have disadvantage, but you have an advantage in this thing, so it would be
23.
23. Good. Okay. Bowler, are you chasing him?
Oh yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me your rolls.
For athletics.
Yes.
$23.
23. Okay.
I also rolled 14.
You watch as Legic turns and begins to make his way towards the headstone, but you can see he's kind of limping. He's not running at like a full sprint. It doesn't take long before you watch as Saul Woundgiver just cuts a right hard. You see
Does that
him
work, right?
yeah. You see him taking that slant on Legic.
Wait, is that the one that chopped that one guy? Like,
Yeah.
you made it.
It's like a fucking lightning bolt. You watch as from out of your left side, you just feel you get hard hit. You watch as you go and the watermelon pops out You watch as it hits the sand and rolls before you see another individual coming. Swoop it up. The moment they do, they hold it, and you see them turn, and they're trying to kind of cut back and juke, and you watch as they start running the opposite direction. So they're now cutting back as the entire group begins to start to change direction and change course. You want to give me another athletics check? Give me another athletics check.
Yeah, 17.
25.
25. Okay.
I got a cramp.
You got a Charlie horse.
Right? Yeah, that's probably what it feels like on my leg.
Fuller, you know that there is nothing against the rules. You have a little bit of an insider advantage because you know the rules intently. There is nothing in the rules that say you can't knock out competitors.
I mean,
Joint tactics.
guy's leg up.
You watch as
Very bluntly.
you see Saul take a cut, and he is quick. He gets up off the ground, and you watch as after he made contact with you, because he knocked both of you guys down. He hit you so hard that you guys both went down.
Yeah.
So both you and Saul get up at the same time, and you watch as he takes off after it. You see the individual who picked up the watermelon holds on to it, and you recognize them as someone from one of the log tossing competitions. You see them turn, and they start making their way in the opposite direction as everyone starts to move. You take advantage of this. You were kind of towards the front. There was a few people in front of you, and as they turn and start trying to come back towards you, you actually, instead of chasing the watermelon, just turn towards them. And as they come running, you bring your head back, and you watch as Fallner straight up headbutt someone right between the Johnson, and you just see, boom, and they just, you watch as they hit the ground, and you immediately hear the crowd go wild as they're like, and Fallner Wildheart has knocked out 2 competitors from this round!
The old Zidane headbutt, so it's.
Can I get another athletics check?
I would like to see this happen. It's funny. Just that.
18.
27.
27.
Wait, sorry,
Nice.
29. I am in. I do not know common math. 29.
You watch as the individual with this goes to make their way, pushing, probably getting close to about the 30-yard line towards the opposite headstone before the rest of the people begin to catch up, you included. Chasing after him, you watch as you actually see Hakan coming up from behind, and as Hakan takes a huge leap, you watch as he jumps forward and brings his elbows down on top and actually strikes him over the shoulder. You see the individual, they throw the watermelon out. You watch as it flies through the air. As soon as it does, though, you see someone jump up and catch the watermelon and bring it down. You watch them land and turn. You realize it's Barnaby.
Oh.
And as soon as he turns and looks, he is by far the smallest physically, not in height-wise, but smallest muscle-wise on this group.
What was that reaction then? So you were like that. Not the smallest.
Wait, what?
Never mind. Sorry.
You see him hold on to the ball, and you immediately watch him go, oh no, oh no, and he turns and you watch as he begins to run as like, and he's entire, every single person, he's just, Can I get another athletics check?
Well, I've been waiting for this. 23.
Okay. 14.
Change up the dice.
All right, Logic. As you make your way there, you watch as someone starts to back up, and they turn around, they look towards you, and you see their arm just come, and you get a clothesline right across your throat. Your feet kick up. You hit the sand. Go ahead and give me a Constitution save. Your check is going to be a 15. Remember, you have
20.
disadvantage on
Oh,
ability. No, it's just ability checks. Just ability checks. So not saving throws.
20. Unnatural.
20. Good.
I mean, natural.
You don't black out. You just see stars.
Unnatural 20.
You kind of squint your eyes for a moment as the individual turns.
Right, prone.
You notice that Barnaby, instead of running in a straight line, is starting just serpentine. You watch as he begins to serpentine. Immediately, you can see Saul has caught up towards him. And the moment Saul does, you see Saul reach out and grab onto
Yes.
Barnaby's shoulder.
Yes.
And as he pulls Barnaby back, you see Barnaby look up and just pure fear in his eyes before you watch as Barnaby just spits right
No.
into Saul's eyes. As you notice as he moves back, you can see blood.
Blood.
As you watch as he begins to wipe blood away from his face, you immediately give me perception checks.
Blood.
My perceptions are terrible now.
14.
You can't quite tell or make out, but both of you see that as Barnaby brought his head back, there was some sort of black tube that was in his mouth. You see him kind of just like spit it out. You watch something kind of fly from his mouth.
Did I see exactly where you would have thrown that?
It looks like it hit the sand, but it was like only like this big. It was very small.
Oh, wow. Oh, dear.
And you watch as Saul eventually wipes away. As he comes up, you can see there's like a few what look like iron needles stuck in his eyebrow.
Oh.
You watch as he kind of and you
Oh no,
He just killed himself.
God.
you watch as at this point Barnaby, you actually are able to catch up to him fully. So are you gonna try to take him out?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Be careful.
give me another athletics check.
28.
28. Yeah. How do you want to do it? How do you want to steal?
I was thinking like, it's just
I'm just gonna like with both my hands. I'm just gonna like double fist hit his legs out from underneath him.
Yeah, double fist then.
All
I'm
right.
gonna double fist.
So as you double fist Barnaby,
I'll fist him so.
and you make room for both your hands.
oh,
No lube, just you make contact on the back of his knees. You see Barnaby, he throws the watermelon behind him, and you watch as everyone chasing kind of starts to back up as they look towards it. Lavina, you're watching this. This is actually exciting.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I did. You're almost like, I didn't think I was going to see this today.
Please tell me if it flew towards me.
It's flying back towards the majority of the group, actually. So they're all starting to come underneath it, and people are getting almost like when someone's getting ready to catch the bouquet at a wedding.
I whisper, giant tactics, and I start rolling back before the phone.
You watch as Barnaby rolls over and gets back up and begins to chase after you. You make your way over there. Are you gonna try to catch it?
How far is it? From where I'm at.
Coming down. It's in the sky. It's in the sky.
I'm gonna try to, yeah. So dangerous. Ah! The 13.
13. Okay. As you go to jump up and catch it, you feel a sharp elbow, boom, right in your side. As you kind of fall back down and hit the ground. As you do, you see Hakan got hit from his back too, and falls down to the ground. Although, as Hakan's on all fours, you watch as him get up, and you see him do this type of footwork you've never seen. It's clearly combative. It's some sort of trained art. But you watch as he kind of does this weird slide on his knees in the sand. You watch as sand kicks up as he comes up underneath, and he grabs between someone's legs and then stands up and grabs over top of them. You watch as he picks them up and holds them horizontal, their legs this way, their head this way. You watch as he brings them up and drops them on his knee, and you see their back just as he throws them off his knee.
oh my god, it's Bane.
You watch as the announcer then cuts out and goes, and it looks like Hakan Goldspark has knocked another competitor out of the match. You see another one. That's right, looks like we've only got 7 competitors left in this match. Starting to cut down to the nitty gritty.
Is one of them that, is it dwarf? From the log toss? Or from the,
No, she didn't win.
She didn't win.
That would have been exciting to see. She should be all crazy like, that's mine.
Okay, I'm gonna need athletics checks from both of you guys.
22.
25.
25? Okay. What'd you get?
22.
And you got 25? Alright, Faller, you actually got the highest. You were able to, in the middle of the scrap of them all fighting, you were able to kind of squeeze in through them, and you see the watermelon fall down and land right into your arms.
And I start fucking taking off with it towards a stone.
Okay, closest or farthest?
Closest.
Okay, so you're gonna have to cut back through everybody.
Then I go first.
So you're running to the other side of the field. All right, so you watch as Balner takes off. He's got 80 yards to clear.
Fuck me.
25.
25.
15.
Okay. You watch as Falder's taken off, but his max speed is nowhere near as fast as some of the taller individuals in the competition. You watch as people regain their footing and they catch up to him quickly, passing by the pedestal. However, you watch as you actually run by and pass Saul. You see Saul kind of watching the back line as you turn and see Barnaby coming up. You notice as Barnaby sees him, Barnaby kind of pedals up a little bit, and Saul just points towards him. You see Barnaby try to cut across the end, and he begins to run around the pedestal before Saul cuts him off. You watch as Saul jumps over, grabs onto Barnaby, and you see him with all of his force throw him into the pedestal and slam his head off the wooden pillar. You just see boom as Barnaby's head just bounces off of it. You see him hit the ground. The moment he hits the ground, you see Saul kind of spit down on the ground, and then you hear the announcer, and another one has been knocked out. We're down to 6 competitors.
Do you think that's knocked out? Good for you.
Got fucked up. Is that a metal pedestal?
Oh, wood. So,
Still.
It was wood.
Winners.
It's like a tree trunk.
God. Well deserved.
All right, another athletics check there, Falner.
That's funny. 27.
26.
Okay. You're able to catch up to Falner. You basically are now shoulder to shoulder. He's keeping up pace, and your limp speed is at his max speed.
My speed is 30, it ain't 15.
Well, in sand and being shorter,
Oh, that's true, it is difficult to.
it is difficult terrain.
That's good.
What do you want to do?
Could I pick him up
You want to try to pick him up?
from the watermelon?
Oh, you want to try to grab the watermelon
And
from
then
him?
throw him towards the crowd while I'm still holding onto the watermelon.
That's going to be really tough, because Falner is... How much do you weigh?
How much do you I wouldn't know how much you weigh.
he carried like 1,600 pounds.
He did,
But I'm also exhausted.
he's also pretty banged up from it.
Yeah, he threw a blood all over it.
I'm not sure how much I see carried weight. I'm not sure how much.
44 pounds?
You're only 44 pounds? Okay, yeah.
Without all my equipment?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be a athletics. It's going to basically be a grapple. So it's going to be a athletics check versus your athletics. Athletics on one forward? Wow, that's quick.
I dropped him, or I fell.
22.
I got that one.
Okay, you got a natural 1. You see Legic reach over, and as soon as he grabs onto it, you just see Falner just bite onto Legic's cheek.
What the barrel?
You see it as soon as...
God, you're really into this game!
You see Legic drop it, like, ah! As he reaches back. As you turn around, you see the other 6 competitors coming up, and one of them just boom, just knocks you off your ass as you hit the ground. Sand flies up. Can you give me another Constitution save?
26. Yeah.
26.
17.
Okay, you're still conscious. I need another athletics check from you, grapple-wise, so it is an advantage if you got it.
Natural 20 with, 31.
Okay.
He's gonna win.
You feel arms wrap around your waist as it looks like someone bent down to grab onto you. You immediately drop the watermelon and catch it with your knees and turn around and start to Roman grapple onto their arms.
Oh my god.
As you start to hold to them.
This is awesome.
You see another competitor come up and straight kick between your legs, and you watch as their foot smashes the watermelon to pieces. You watch as the watermelon, you hear a horn. Ball out of play, reset! So you see the other guy kind of drop off of you, and he looks towards you and goes,
Yeah, you just got saved, mate.
at this point, everyone's told to go back to the starting ring.
Who's left?
There's only 6 people left.
They're all just.
You see now everyone's covered in sand. Some individuals have blood dripping down their face, covered in sweat.
What the
Why-
fuck?
Isn't this the funniest? This is the most alive I've ever felt.
Look at my face!
What's wrong with it?
Bite mark.
Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry about that. I got really into it.
You really do get in this.
You watch as another watermelon's placed onto the pillar. Mr. Khan standing next to you. Starting to feel kind of gassed. If I get there first, I'm gonna drop kick it for you guys. Alright?
Wait, not destroy it.
I'm gonna drop kick the pillar.
Gotcha.
Get ready. Game start! Again, kick off. Everyone begins to run. Give me another athletics.
Can I boost Fallner this time? Would you let me boost him?
In what way are you boosting me?
He's gonna throw you up like you threw him up.
Involuntarily.
I'm just saying.
Sure.
Okay, then we're gonna play this. I get a 25, so I'm gonna run and be like, Fallner, ready?
Oh, no, yeah, I use him as a springboard.
Okay, what'd you roll?
21.
Alright.
24 to 21?
You watch as you both take off. Hakan takes a big burst. He has a little bit of an unfair advantage that you guys don't have. You watch as his wings kind of unfold. And you see they kind of flap, and the moment they does, he kind of kicks himself off the ground, and you see him drop kick the pillar. Boom, with such force that it launches the watermelon off.
Which way?
Well, he's hitting it from this side, so it's going to launch it that way. So it's going past, towards center field. And as it's flying towards, basically moving towards the crowd.
Okay.
You grab Fallner and you shuck and launch him. As your arms are up, though, you look down and you see Saul Woundgiver missile diving headbutt into your guts. And you watch as his head makes contact. Give me another Constitution roll.
Jesus.
I'm gonna make a roll here.
My glasses on. 27.
You watch as Legic's eyes go that anime white. He spits blood out.
Yeah. With like, the streaks of white. It's like,
And you just see him kind of hit the sand, just on not moving. As you hear the announcer, and another one has been knocked out of the competition. We're down to the last 5 competitors.
was I able to successfully launch him?
Your Fallner is in the air. Fallner, you are flying as someone goes, it is miraculous! One of the competitors is currently soaring through the air! As you're flying through the air, you look underneath you and you can see people running like,
Do you pee on him?
Give me an athletics check.
Make a fried chicken.
He farts on.
28.
28. You manage to catch the watermelon. And as you come landing down, you hit the sand, you can see the out of bounds lying right at your feet.
Nice.
You almost have to, and they're like, sort of back up for a moment, and you turn and look, and you've got pretty much your center field. You can really go either way, but everyone's cutting at you from a horizontal run.
Then I go straight down the line towards the left.
You turn and you cut towards the left, and you know if you get hit, you're most likely probably going out of bounds. As you take off running, you turn back and you look and you see Hakan getting up and starting to take off running, and you've got looks like Saul Woundgiver getting up over Ledgic's body as you see the officials and referees picking Ledgic's body up and dragging him off the field.
I like to, as I'm going forward on the side, tiptoe on the side, right?
Yep.
I want to slowly start heading towards the middle.
So you're gonna try to slant.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me another athletics.
Alright, so that is a 30.
30. All right. You watch as that another one individual, the one actually grabs you from around, makes his way up to you first. The moment you do, you watch as he comes in to come smashing down on top of you. What do you want to do?
I want to stop suddenly so he just overruns me.
Nice.
Like, overruns it.
All right. You watch as he, Folner kind of stops and does a slight quarter spin, and you see him just completely break the ankles of this other individual as they miss their double hand slam, and the moment they do, as Folner kind of clockwise pivots and spins around, you watch as he goes to pass him and quite literally stomps on his ankle, and you watch as the individual
Joy tactics.
You just Tony Khan his ankle.
and you watch as he hits the ground, and you watch as another competitor has been knocked out of this. We are down to the final 4.
Realistically, that's because of how short you are. It would be easy for you to just stop. Compared to someone who's taller.
You see Folder take off, sand kicking up around him, as you see Hakan coming up from behind. You see Hakan. Go, Folder!
If I can make it to the stone, I want to smash it
All right,
against the stone.
there's 3 competitors. It's Saul, Hakan, one other individual. And you notice that the other individual has been playing extremely defensive. In fact, they haven't touched the ball once. And of everyone, they're probably the least looking battered up. And they look really kind of plain. It's just appears to be a human male, tight trimmed blonde hair, shaved face, looks kind of like a Boy Scout. You watch as they kind of are watching you, and they make a very Steve Rogers-esque individual. You notice as they break towards you, you watch they meet your slant, and they kind of run up and attempt to grapple onto you. Send me another athletics check.
15.
They manage to grab onto you, and they're struggling and holding you back. They kind of come up under a full Nelson style, where they bring their arms underneath yours arms, and they kind of pick you up, but they're struggling to hold on to you as you're pushing your way forward. You can see Hakan coming up. The moment Hakan makes contact, you see Hakan knock this individual off your back. You see them fly and hit the ground. The moment they do, Hakan hit him with such force, you see them hit, and they roll over, and you see they are out. Immediately you hear the commentator, and another one has been knocked out of the competition. We're down to 3 competitors. You see Saul catch up to Hakan, and you see him grab around Hakan's waist, and you see a German suplex as he crashes Hakan into the sand. You watch as Hakan's legs fold over, and you see Hakan hit his belly and just out cold. Another competitor has been knocked out of the competition. You see Saul spin and you begin to take off running as Saul on all four kind of pulls up and takes off running. You get another athletics check.
24.
You get to the 10-yard line before you feel hands around your shoulders. As you're holding on to it, you can feel Saul's grip around you. I'm gonna need another athletics check.
29.
You break through his grip as you feel him, and he grabbed you as he was running, and you both didn't stop moving. As soon as you break his grip, his hands slip, and you go. As you move forward, though, he hits the ground belly first, and you feel his one hand grab onto your ankle. And you begin to hold on to it as you take a step forward. You're at the 3-yard line, 3 yards away from the headstone. You see him trying to crawl up and grab onto your other leg. I'm gonna need another athletics check.
How far is 3 yards? You can probably just throw it.
You have to slam it.
Oh.
Not 20 with 31 altogether.
As he gets up to the headstone, you watch as Saul puts his other hand onto your ankle, and you watch as Falder, with both of his legs, drag Saul up to the stone. Sorry, you get right over the stone, and you bring your arms up. How do you want to do it?
Giant tactics!
And you see the watermelon splatter over the scoring stone. As it does, you see the pink and red pulp fly everywhere as the green skin, and you see game called, and the winner, Folder Wildhearts.
All just laying down with some wild man.
I'm not really going to.
The crowd goes into an eruptive and immense cheer as you can hear people beginning to scream. Most people are absolutely losing their minds. You were the immense underdog going into this, and you can see a lot of people basically going completely bonkers over the amount of gold they either lost or the gold they won on the betting.
I'm just laying there, trying to catch a breath. And I take some watermelon and I'm just eating it.
You watch as he falls onto the ground. The entire field immediately gets rushed by the entire crowd around people as people scoop up Falder and throw them up on top of the crowd. As people begin to kind of throw you up into the air and carry you along, confetti and streamers begin to pop and go off as music begins to erupt around. As you can hear people going, Falder! 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 And as you are being carried up to the front, you actually get brought to a grand stage where you can see Boris the Brute standing there with his arms crossed. As you get brought up to the front, you can see they drop you off towards the pedestal, and you can see Bruce Claxon. I doubted you, I really did. But you did good out there. Go ahead! Go up there and make your victory speech.
Alright.
I wish I was there.
Did you make one? Did you actually?
I did.
You not.
I did, but this isn't for the reason I. It's gonna be so fucking stupid. Alright.
Are you doing it?
I am.
So as you kind of walk up there, you can see that Boris the Brute looks towards you. That was some of the greatest game of headstone plays I've seen in a while. Congratulations there, Folder.
Thank you. I'm such a big fan.
That's alright. You notice that he reaches down and puts his hand out there. From one champion to another.
You don't know, but it means to me.
you've noticed this is the first time that anyone that's significantly larger to you has never squatted or kneeled down to get to your eye level.
Respect.
You notice he grabs your hand, and you can see a firm handshake. Stage is all yours.
Thank you.
How can you be so respectful and hot?
I'll take a piece of paper from my back pocket. Oh. I didn't speak.
You're the greatest!
Thank you. Do you see me now, oh father? Witness your elf blood collect the pieces of the crown. If I should fall, permit me into Jotunheim. Allow me to dine with you and the rest of the paragons of God. Oh, thank you.
Everybody in the crowd like,
I fold a piece of paper back up and put it in my pocket.
What the fuck?
You see the crowd just goes silent.
It's like,
There's a slow clap before Boris goes, culturally acceptable. I see you've done your study on giant lore.
I have.
You watch as Boris then looks towards the group. Would we all please celebrate another glorious Champions Day? And to our victor, may he not pay a single gold for his drink. May he not have to wait for a single piece of food. And may he be surrounded by all the maidens or lads he wishes.
or goats.
Not into bestiality. No goats will be provided for him.
I'm not even there.
And he looks towards you. Now, Fulner, Wildheart, champion of Wild. What would you like the emblem of your champion's belt to be? Yeah, it was told before the competition. You had to choose your emblem.
I do the pirate logo.
So you want to do the siren?
Since it was a group effort to help me win.
All right. So you look towards the blacksmiths and you tell them you want essentially a siren holding a spear, I believe it is, right?
That's cool.
With a skull on it. They look towards you and they write down. They go, "We'll get on it.
Thank you.
May the celebrations continue and be merry throughout the night." You watch as the entire town begins to erupt into celebration and cheer, and you're immediately surrounded and swarmed by people from the town, hundreds of them asking you for autographs or how you trained for this. Are you married? Do you have kids? Just you're being overwhelmed by questions. Do you feel like the Grinch in the? So, Lavender, you actually see Hakan kind of limping over with Legic as they make this way
I'm
over
gonna
towards
help
you.
both of them however I can.
Yeah, you see that they kind of come over and they sit down where you're sitting. See, Legic's finally starting to come to.
Felt really good out there.
oh, my stomach. Oh. Did that help? Did that help him?
Thanks to you, Thunder One.
What? Oh.
Come with the point. With everybody carrying him and doing all this stuff. You know, I didn't think that was. That orc guy was really mean.
God, I was kind of worried that he hit me and he did.
I thought he was gonna just when he rammed into you. I thought he probably killed you.
No.
It just feels like it, doesn't it?
What happened to you, Akan?
Got suplexed.
Like the same orc, actually.
Yeah, that guy's a goddamn monster.
Yeah, he cut the guy's head off. You got off lucky, I think, both of you.
I look for Marty.
As the Barnaby's being tended by his many followers, they're currently cleaning and bandaging up his wound from the side of his face.
See Barnaby's alive, I think.
Most
You see as one of them kind of like pinches one of his wounds. Ow! Get off of me! Get out! He gets up. I must find this orc soul. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Unfortunately, he's still alive.
Yeah, that orc is going to make him bleed a lot of his own blood.
I think I saw him spit up on it.
I don't know. Where is Klaxon? I know he's on the stage.
He's over there with Fulner. He's
Would I be able to go over there?
You have to push your way through the crowd, but yeah, you can make your way over there.
Yeah, I'll be right back. You two okay?
Hey, breather. Yeah, a tough game.
Yeah.
Also, Fulner, what the fuck was it, Fulner? He bit your face.
Yeah. Is that what happened?
You see a little mouth mark on his side of his
Oh my
cheek.
god, he actually did! That might be forever. Fulner.
What? No. It's just an imprint, right? No. What it feels like.
They're bleeding.
Shit.
Ooh, he left this mark on you. That's weird. But I'll be right back. I'm going to try to talk to Klaxon if I can.
Can I go find someone who tend to live?
Yeah, they definitely would have on-site medics that are helping people that were injured during the bout. Yeah. You make your way to Klaxon?
Oh, I was able to get up there? No security, nothing?
No, it's just townspeople.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Klaxon?
Hey, Lotham Day.
Yeah, I'm going to take the brooch out. I wanted to give you this. It is... It was my sister's. I don't know. I feel like it'll be better with you.
I remember when she got this. Why would you give this to me, Boyle?
It seems like you've been able to spend a little bit more time, maybe? I don't know. I could tell when you saw me that you were a little bit hurt. The way that you said that I reminded you of someone, I figured this would be a good way to honor that memory at least a little bit.
I can't accept this. This is for you. It's for you to remember people you've lost. I've done my mourning. It's time for you to do yours.
Maybe.
Ravens were sent out last night. Word should be spread by tomorrow, by dawn. For now, you all should celebrate. Enjoy your friend's victory. Hard fought.
He did really good. I honestly wasn't expecting him to win. You know what, that really mean orc guy, he was really aggressive.
Saul is an outsider. He's not from Claxton. I believe he came from the north, actually. In fact, this Saul has sort of a gray skin. He has this black mohawk that goes down into a long braid with multiple beads and fetishes woven into it. You've never seen a gray orc before, but you do remember that when Smavros was with you all, he talked about an individual known as Gallic the Grey, which was an orc from the north. That apparently the orcs there have a grayer hue to their skin, as opposed to the green orcs of the south. You're not sure if there's any correlation, but
I kind of knew someone like him. Can you do me a favor, maybe? I don't know if he has enough time, but do you think I'm gonna like look back to where Legic is sitting, and I'm gonna point, and my friend there, he won't stop talking about what is his name, Boris the Brute?
Boris is a sort of a legend in Westhold.
Yeah, he really likes him. Do you think? I know that Falner was able to meet him. Do you think my friend Legic would be able to meet him really quick as well? I think it would make him really happy.
I could maybe convince Boris to go and speak with your friend. It's not a problem.
Well, that would be really nice. Hopefully, you know, it's going to be a really fun night, I think. I'm really happy with Faulkner's winning and everything. I don't really know how to do all this. What should I be expecting? I don't want to have a lot of things just kind of spring up on my captain. She has a lot already as it is. And if people are going to start coming looking for me.
Well, Lendl is quite a busy king. Bolstead is not in the greatest of places at the moment. If anything, I would assume he'd want to meet you. Lodenholm is only a few days' travel from here.
Do you have like a map or something that could help us maybe get there?
You already have a map of Bolstead.
Oh, we have a map of the whole thing? Okay. Alright, maybe we should just start heading that way and just kind of get it out of the way.
If that's what you wish. But please, stay the night at least.
Okay, well, yeah, we're going to stay the night. I mean,
Also, I'm gonna openly put this out for you. For myself and for King Lendl. We're looking into trying to track down this bandit queen. If you are able to, or your comrades can help apprehend her again, we would be in much indebted. And we're also looking for a small boy named the Claxon Kid.
I think I
Help.
saw some posters or something. He doesn't really have sharp teeth, does he? You know, those teeth were like, I saw the picture.
It was the only description that the guard got when he saw. It says it was quite dark, so he wasn't sure, but I'm assuming that whoever it is must be part of her gang.
It's probable.
There is a bounty for him as well. For all I know, it's that little shitbag Devarian.
There's, I think I met that person once.
He was in the competition, but he fled, obviously.
Yeah, that is right. But alright, I'm going to, I appreciate you trying to see if Boris can talk to my friend. I'm going to,
I'll send him over now.
oh, you're going to send him over now. Okay, well, even better then. I'm going to go talk to Faulkner, I think. I'm going to go congratulate him for winning.
Well, you better get in line. He looks like he's quite popular at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm going to head and get into line.
Alright. Notice that Legic is, you and Hakan are sitting there being tended to your wounds. You notice that a shadow sort of just kind of creeps over your body. So who here is the fan? How's it going there, sport?
Oh! I'm gonna try to get up. Boris the Brute.
That is my name.
I read so many stories about you. Been told stories about my father. I can't believe you're standing in front of me right now.
Well, I assure you, I am not an illusion. And yes, quite a many tales have been told about my adventures and things that I have done. But don't let that get in the way of getting to know me. I'm just a man.
Right.
You did good out there.
Tried.
That Saul guy is a tough competitor. Actually, I would have put my money on it that he would have won that. But your friend Fuller is a tenacious warrior.
A bit worn out. I felt maybe it'd be better if I aided my friend instead of trying to win it. At a certain point I was trying, but I was just getting too tired.
Nonsense. Tired is a state of mind.
You're absolutely right.
I remember during the siege of Westhold, Skjoldenheim raiders came from the north. As their boats and longships approached the shore, we were out of arrows. The rain was freezing, couldn't light their sails aflame with flame and arrow. I did the only thing I could. I grabbed a tree and hurled it like a javelin to sink their ship. Well, all you need to do is train hard and eat well. One day you'll get there.
I can throw a tree like a javelin.
If you're strong enough. Well, you know. They say I'm part giant.
That'd make more sense. I couldn't believe I could throw that log like that. Really didn't know.
Like I said, it's all a state of mind. You carried a 1,600 stone across the field. Well, how much do you weigh? What? $180 soaking wet?
Around there, yeah. 250 maybe with my equipment.
State of mind. You can accomplish anything if you put your mind to it.
So, what are you doing here? Just for the competition?
I love Champions Day. I love the atmosphere and the fierce competition it brings. But I would be lying if I said that was the only reason.
Don't let me intrude, I was just curious.
Well, if you're looking to stay in town, you might find out. But, as long as I'm here, you'll be safe.
Is there danger coming?
Danger is always around the corner. It's just whether or not you can see it.
I suppose that was a stupid question.
Enjoy the festivities, sport. You know, it's his hand. Just.
It was nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you there, Legic. Enjoy the festivities.
I was thinking. I'm gonna go back. Try to get my game. None of my friends are here.
Khan's sitting there.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, Khan was right there next to you.
He said my name.
I heard. You're pretty excited about that, aren't you?
I can still hear him saying it.
You love him, don't you?
He is an idol to me. So love, sure, a romantic way, but a very platonic love.
No Romo.
Understandable.
You have family at home?
Yeah, I do.
Well, picture as I look at him as like a father, but it's like my favorite uncle.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about fathers. Drumia is pretty close to Westholm. Borison, well, he's fought in many skirmishes in the north. He's been aboard of many things. And during the Second Surface War, well, not necessarily proud of the things that Drumia did. That's why I'm here. Why I'm not there. I'm sure my father's still alive. Don't really care to go see him, if that makes sense.
That's why I brought it up.
It's fine. Actually, the first person on the ship that's even asked me about my family. St. Glasses have been here for months.
Family's important. Nice to meet you.
I don't put it past anyone on the ship or hold it against him. I don't know if you've noticed this, Legic, but everyone on the ship is severely mentally fucked up.
You got that?
I think every single one of
Quite
us
fast.
is running from something, or hiding, or trying to find something.
That last one sounds like me.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. Yeah. Don't try to intrude in people's personal lives. Though I feel like maybe it's helped a little bit since companions, friends. It's good to know one another. Deeper thought.
Well, I'm gonna grab a stiff drink
think that's what I need right now. So he gets up, walks off.
I might meet you there.
Meanwhile, Lamine, you get up to Falner. As Falner is, you see him. He has ribbons and medals around his neck already. You can see that he's literally got multiple like lipstick kiss marks all over his face already.
Yeah. Falner, you actually did it. I'm gonna go up to his face and like start smudging off the lipstick marks.
Does he have a dumb face? Like,
Congratulations, you guys really did really good out there.
Thank you. I don't think I could have done it without Hakan and Legit.
And maybe you should go tell them that.
I will. Once I get to see him, I kind of went straight from the thing right up to give my speech. How'd you like my speech?
I didn't really understand it. To be honest, I was kind of really up in the.
Well, I can tell you again later if you want.
Yeah, you can do that. Are you good to go? We should probably get back in to Jess and make sure that she's okay.
Yeah, I was just waiting for him. Did I get my belt?
It's good. They're gonna need to make it.
yeah,
So
you probably weren't gonna tell.
Just gotta wait for the belt, right? And then I'm ready to go.
Okay. I had Claxon do me a favor and he sent Boris the Brute over to
Did you?
to Logic.
It kind of slipped my mind. I should have sent him Legic's way.
He didn't really get the chance, clearly, but I figured I'd ask as a favor. But whenever you're ready, I guess we'll be back at the ship, I suppose.
Will do.
Good job again, really.
Thank you. And thanks for coming and cheating us all.
Yeah, you're welcome. You all did really good.
Thank you. It is a giant game. I'm very in tune to giant tactics, so to speak.
Clearly. Also, Logic told me that you bit his face.
Oh, it was an accident. I was really into in the moment, you know.
It'll need your blood, you know that?
What?
Yeah, he's probably going to have a permanent scar from your teeth.
No.
It's just like a little baby.
If anything,
On this
little baby bite mark.
I could fix it just before I was little, you know. It'd be fine.
Alright, I'm going to pat him on the back.
Time to
Thank
add
you.
that to the grip.
See you back on the ship.
Will do.
Okay, I'm going to walk off.
Meanwhile, back at the ship. Jez, what are you doing?
I'm playing Dragon's Ante with myself.
Are you winning?
I'm losing.
You're losing. Holy
It's my
fuck!
life.
Oh fuck!
Wait, does that
Past,
mean you're
past
beating
month, my life has just been one big long
Wouldn't
joke.
wouldn't that just mean you're winning?
No. Never winning ever again.
Oh god, what happened? What did Draven do to you?
Seems to be a stormy cloud over it.
We need to get him off the ship.
So many ghosts.
Oh my god. Eat him.
Uh-oh. This is music.
This track is really ominous.
You put this on accident, right? This is an accident? You looking for the right song? Something a little peppier?
Is that the right song?
As you're sitting there, lost again. You hear a breeze roll into the room.
I look over to my windows.
Are you sitting in the captain's quarter? Nothing. Windows are closed.
That's odd.
You hear the door to your chamber
No, ghost. It's a ghost.
slowly open.
You're supposed to knock first.
As it opens, no one comes in.
I look. There's no one there.
There's no one there.
I'm going to get up and go, look around outside my door.
You go out and you look, and there's no one on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna close the door.
You close the door and you watch as the windows in your room, and if you have one of those large, like the Captain Cook, like large back window,
Yes.
you watch as the sun just disappears. Like the lights got turned off.
That's all right.
That is definitely not right. You look as the candles on your table ignite. The soft glow of flame flickers throughout the room. Give me a wit, or give me a perception check.
Ooh.
I almost said a wits and awareness. Dude, I swear to God, I play so many games.
Oh man. If you give her wits and words, she was only rolling
18.
one die.
18.
Dishes.
In the corner of your room, there appears to be a figure.
Why does this keep happening to me?
You can't make out any physical descriptive things about them. They appear to be wearing a long black cloak. You can see there's a hood pulled up. Their face is obscured. And you can see a single glowing green ghostly light under the hood.
Can I help you?
Servants of the Prince of Lies.
I wouldn't say servant, but go on.
His name. Say it. Say his name.
Why? Can you not? Is it like some weird Rumpelstiltskin thing?
They don't move.
What the fuck is happening? I'm gonna pick up like a die off my table. I'm gonna throw it at it to see if it actually hits it.
You watch it. You hear it almost like fly through them.
What do you want?
Retribution.
All right, and how can I help you with that?
Your master.
Not master.
You are his pet.
Nope.
I can smell his
I don't care for
sickness.
the words that you're using. I would say he's more like a tumor.
Would you like it to be cut out?
Depends how.
Watch as the figure takes another step out of the darkness. And you can see what appears to be a skull. It's literal a skull underneath the hood.
God damn it, Draven. Are you Ghost?
I am worse than a ghost. I am the memories of pain.
Alright, Draven, are you in here somewhere? Is this you? Is this like some sort of weird joke? Like one of your weird Morn God jokes?
Miss Savant, you will realize that the longer you live in this world, you will be filled with hatred and pain.
I'm looking under her bed to see if Draven's under there. Alright, you sound just like Draven. It's funny and all. But I'm really not in the mood right now. Okay.
You watch as this hand comes out from the cloak.
No.
You see him begin to glide across the room.
Alright.
He makes his way over to your table. You see his hand. watch as his fingers begin to carve into the wood.
That's a really nice table that you're kind of fucking it up, but that's fine. Trying to show point what's happening.
You will see in time.
Okay.
You hear the door behind you. And as you turn around, you turn around and the light just illuminates throughout the room and you can hear Lavende talking on the other side.
Come in.
You come in?
Hey, Jez, Thunder actually won the belt.
That's great. Have you seen Draven? Is Draven around?
Not since this morning, I don't think. Why?
Just curious.
What, huh?
Yeah, he actually won. I wish I was making it up, but I'm not actually.
I wish you were making it up too.
Also, I made it so that Boris went to talk to Logic. I think I did a really nice
Boris.
thing. The brute guy that he won't shut up about.
The famous guy.
Talks about the book and all the stories.
Alright, so that means they're gonna be alright with leaving now.
No,
well, Fauna specifically.
I think, aren't we supposed to be waiting for Barry to get back? Is Barry back?
He should be back tonight, I thought.
Yeah.
Today?
Tonight.
Then I suppose whenever... Yeah, I think that we can leave, yeah.
Also, I'm not really sure what all you're capable of doing, but if you have some way to keep ghosts out of your room, you might want to do that because there was just a ghost in my room, I think. Draven's, rustled some feathers, I think.
Do you want me to go try to find him?
Yeah, I need to talk to him. Scold him. More so. Scold.
Oh. Okay, I'll go see if I can try to find... I think I remember where his room is. I'll go find him.
Yeah, just tell him, Jess said to stop bringing ghosts onto the ship.
Okay.
And specifically to get rid of the weird one with the skull face.
There was one with the skull face?
Yeah, he was rambling on about retribution or something.
Oh, that sounds
Life
like
being
a-
pain and misery. I'm like, I know already, guy, you don't need to tell me. Strange ghost in the corner of my room.
Yeah, that sounds like something Draven would bring in.
It sounds just like him.
Oh. Are you sure it wasn't him?
I think it might have been. It seems like, I don't see him pulling jokes though. But if he did, it'd be weird, creepy ones like that. So it could have been.
You
I
don't think
know.
he snuck on the ship to do that? Wait, did he... So what...
That was a guy.
Are you okay, though?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've dealt with worse. Things like to just pop up in my room apparently, in the shadows. So I'm used to it now. Fairly certain it was just something Draven is the cause of. So if you could just let him know to put the creepy skull face ghost in check, that would be great.
Okay, I'll go see if I can find him.
All right.
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll shut the door and go try to find him.
Okay.
I'm just going over and like feeling the scratch in the table.
It's clearly carved into the table. It's some sort of sigil. Never.
A sigil?
It's a sigil.
All right.
It doesn't look like magic. It looks like a crest.
All right. Well, I'm gonna grab a piece of paper
Okay.
and pencil or graphite if I have anything like
You can do that, yeah.
I don't want to etch it just in case it magically disappears.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put that in my pocket.
All right. So you put that into your pocket. You end up finding Draven downstairs. Looks like he's in his room and he's currently playing music.
Oh, is the door open?
Yep.
I'm going to knock on the door. Hey, Draven.
Yeah.
I don't mean to just keep you from your weird music stuff that you do. Just said to keep the ghost off. Don't bring ghost onto the ship, and specifically one with a skull face.
I haven't brought Ghost on the ship.
Then where did the skull face ghost come from?
Never seen a skull face ghost.
Well, just said she did. Maybe you should.
There's no ghost on the ship with a skull face.
Okay, you're gonna have to come with me and then tell her that because I don't want to be the one to get yelled at. Okay? You're going to be the one who gets yelled at.
Fine.
Alright, let's go. I'll go back up to her room.
Alright.
Alright, Jez, I brought Draven.
Oh god, I just don't do it anymore, Draven. That's all I need you to do. Just stop doing it.
Don't do what?
Bring more ghosts on the ship.
I haven't done anything like that.
Alright, well, can you talk to the skull face one and tell him not to come into my
There
quarters
is
in the middle
no
of the night?
ghost here with a skull face.
Very funny.
There's only 2 ghosts on the ship now. They're both elves. They both died thousands of years ago. Listen, this is weird for me. I don't normally talk to living people.
Yeah, that's not a weird sentence in itself.
People don't like being around me. I don't like being around people. I'm getting used to you all.
Stop!
What are you doing?
Stop it! Stop!
What did you do that with your face? Why did you do that?
I still haven't learned how to smile right.
Clearly, but that's what
No, we don't need you to do that.
Just that was a
No,
smile.
so please stop. Please stop. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna give you my critique. It's very fucking creepy. It makes you more unnerving than you already are. So just
See
don't.
his sharp tiefling teeth underneath.
Yeah, it's just stop.
Why do you keep doing it? Stop it!
I want to get better at it.
Yeah, you have to feel genuine happiness.
Every time I get around you, you all talk about how terrible I am to be around, so I'm trying to change that.
Well, maybe you should play some happy music instead of sad music. That makes people see their dead peoples.
Maybe
They're like-
Marigold can help you out with that. You know, you can maybe hang out with Marigold a little bit more and see what he thinks.
You can get cross trained into other music that isn't really sad.
Listen, since I have you up here, you mind coming over here and taking a look at this and tell me if you know anything about it by chance? Skullface goes scratch that into my table while he was here.
Something scratched something into your table.
Yeah, it's right there. I'm gonna point at it.
I'm going to go look at it too.
That was after he said something about retribution and pain and suffering and blah 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 blah.
I've never seen anything like this before. Let me commune.
With what?
I think he can talk to dead people.
You watch as he begins to play.
Oh no, he's doing it in your room. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
You watch as his eyes glow. You see the bow of the Morn guard begin to glow. You watch as he touches the sigil. You see his eyes sort of
God, I hope he doesn't smile during this.
you watch as he breaks his way out.
Everything alright?
He has never looked scared before.
Yeah,
He just looks
That is
really scared.
terrifying.
that's concerning.
They don't want to talk about it.
Who's they?
They refuse to talk about it.
Well, there's only one, right?
Ghosts?
The dead.
Like in general? Just general dead people?
They're afraid of this.
Great. Fantastic.
What did we do now? We didn't even do anything.
Well, I don't know.
Did this thing say what it was, who it was?
Didn't say who, it just, I think he referred to himself as Retribution. Didn't give me a name. I asked.
I will go to my room. I need to contact my mentors.
Though he did mention something for some strange reason about having a feud or something with, Levistus. That sounds familiar?
An archdevil.
Sure. Whoever it is.
The one that... Never mind.
What were you about to say?
I'm familiar with him.
In what way?
I believe he has been close before.
Alright then. What do you think?
Elijah turns and walks out.
What was he talking about?
I don't know, he just creeped me out. I had to leave.
Well, he looked at you pretty like.
Well, yeah, but did you see what else he was doing earlier with the smiling bit? He's just being weird.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Don't do that, Lavender.
I didn't do anything.
I can see the way you're looking at me from my peripheral, alright?
You know, you're the captain. I trust you to do what you think is right.
Oh, fuck. God, alright. I might know a couple things about Levistus myself.
He said
He
it was.
may or may not have been on our ship before, not specifically this ship, the better ship, previous to this one.
But what does it have to do with? Why did he look so like?
Because he had been close before.
But he's
Right.
not close now. So what is the problem? I don't.
I don't know. Well,
If he was on the other ship and he's not on this ship, why does it?
I don't know.
Give me an insight check. Give me a deception check.
Who's gonna win?
Oh, you might win. I got 15.
What if she got it now?
16, just one over.
Wow.
Well,
Close.
You don't know what to make of the situation.
yeah. No, I'm just going to do the thing that I usually do and not try to pry too much.
Listen, it's nothing that you all need to worry about, alright? I'll just leave it at that. It's a me problem, you know?
I'm going to leave you to this.
Alright.
But before I go, I want to tell you that you're the captain, and what happens to you happens to everyone.
I'm going to choose to pretend that I didn't hear that.
I'm just letting you know.
Now what?
Oh,
Now what?
I'm going to go open the door.
Is anyone in there?
Oh,
Hello? I heard people talking.
Is that the right house?
guys. Go see what he wants. He already heard us. Go see what he wants.
Talking to him is a pain. I'm going to go open the door. Hey, Rahios.
You see him holding these really strange fruits. You've never seen them before. They look like... They literally look like alien fruits and vegetables.
What are you holding?
I found these
Found them where?
in a door in the ship.
He just wandered into it, I think.
I'm going to take. Can I take one, Rahios?
Yeah. You recognize them. These are things you saw growing in the Feywild.
Oh, bolt it shut.
Rod?
Stop going in there.
It was strange. I was in the cargo bay,
You didn't eat this,
and I
did
opened
you?
the broom closet,
Oh.
and it took me
I'm going
into
to go to
another
the broom
The
closet.
broom
I'm
closet.
go-
No,
Show-
Lavender. Wait.
If there's a portal to the Feywild, we need to know about the
All right.
victim.
Rayos,
So it's
Yeah.
thank you for bringing this to my attention. Don't go in that again. We'll take care of it.
No,
Am I in
Rahios.
trouble?
No, you're not. You're not in trouble.
Oh shit.
Just, this is fruit. I'm like holding it.
Hey, remember that thing that I gave him my fingernail?
The thing that I made. That didn't go away.
It was here tonight, and it basically told me that by giving it my fingernail, I struck a deal with it, and I owed it land and kingdom or something. So I gave him the broom closet, and he fell for it. And I'm afraid to open that door now.
How about I go open the door?
Yeah, I'll go with you in case you die. But yeah,
I mean, I have a little bit of knowledge. You know, I've been there.
open it. Don't go in it.
Probably don't eat this.
Yeah, throw that overboard. Maybe don't throw that overboard.
No.
Oh God, what do we do with that?
I mean, I could probably eat it.
No, don't eat it. You know what? I have an idea. We'll take it down, throw it back in. Throw it back in the closet.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
All right, Rahios, show us where with the broom closet.
Of course! And as he takes you back down there, he opens the door, and the moment he does, you are immediately just filled with bright, vibrant colors. You can see waterfalls flowing up. You can see floating stones that appear to move up, and you can see what appears to be a large castle in the distance.
This is not a broom closet, you know that, right?
It was like 6 hours ago. It was a broom closet.
I went in there, and I met a few creatures.
Rahios, don't
Don't
ever. Don't. Trust me, do not go in here.
They were very friendly.
Yes, they seem friendly usually, but sometimes, depending on what creature you decide to meet, or you happen to meet, they could be very not friendly.
He didn't give anything to any of them.
They all asked my name for a reason. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, they're probably going to use it against you. I'm going to go in there.
Why?
Because I at least, I know what this is.
Maybe we should wait until we can tell the whole crew that, you're going in there, get everyone's opinion on that one, because mine is a firm no. Seems like a terrible idea.
So usually when you summon something, it goes away. This thing did not go away, clearly.
Yeah, he's...
I want to know why. That is why I didn't give him anything when I saw him.
I don't know these rules.
Do you happen to have any, iron? Would you?
Cannonballs?
Oh, I
What's
can't.
that lead? I don't know, maybe somewhere in the kitchen. I'm sure the kitchen has lots of iron.
It has to
in
be
it.
cold iron.
Yeah.
We just don't have any of that lying around, do we?
Cold iron is a special type of metal.
Yeah.
Maybe in town? I don't know. I don't think we have any ownership.
I'm gonna look back inside.
I can check my jacket.
Do you look back inside?
Yeah.
As you look back inside, you can see there appears to be two upright walking cats.
What's with the cats, long
You see them. One of them. They appear to have helmets on and swords around their waist. They appear to be moving with cloaks around them. As they stop and look towards you. There is an intruder.
No. We're friends.
No. I'm going to pull out 2 strands of hair.
You said no. What are you doing?
They're planting on the ship for now.
Are you offering me a deal?
No.
Not a deal. Just paying our way in. That way we can come in.
You are giving me hair.
Yes, it is a truce. For both, one for each of you.
Ambassador, you wish to speak with the king.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just going to get this over with.
I think
We will destroy the Bullywugs. If you do not help us, then we will destroy them.
Did you catch what he just said?
the Bullywugs?
Yes.
What is that?
The filthy Bullywugs.
I'll give you these. I'm still outside of the door, by the way. I'm not inside yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you these. I'm going to come in. I can, trust me, I can get back here if I need to.
I don't know about that long a day. I
No.
feel like you might get lost again.
No.
Yeah,
Things are a
yeah.
little bit different and I have ways of getting back.
Okay.
Are
Trust
you
me.
from the Eternal Kingdom?
What is the Eternal Kingdom? Maybe, I don't know. Just, Rahios, don't go in here. I'll be right back. Okay?
Alright.
Rahios, why is there 3 suns and one is green?
Rios, just...
As long as it's not the Black Sun, Rahios, it'll be fine. And I'm going to walk in.
You
really
know
like
of the
this.
Black Sun. That is why our king has brought us here.
So you know,
The Eternal Kingdom is in grave danger, and we've left.
So familiar. That's cute.
you know what? I definitely am going to be right back. I'm walking in. Here, take these. Take me to your king, please.
You notice that they grab them and you watch as they tie them in little knots.
Don't tie him too tight. You'll cut off the circulation. You need your fingers. You know?
Now that they are tied, you cannot escape us. We will know where you are forever.
And I'll know where you are forever.
It does work like that. How will you know? You know our ways.
I have been here before, yes. A little bit, I know.
You look like the first ones.
I'm what they call a failing, I guess.
The cats look at each other. Cats.
He is a first one.
A first one.
We must take him to the king. You will follow us now.
Yes. I'm going to turn back to Jess.
Onward.
Lemonade, I don't think you should do this, Lemonade. I'm just gonna say it real quick.
I'll just be right back. This will be really quick and really easy to deal with if you know how to deal with them.
He comes back 20 years later.
And I'm going to follow. I'm going to run up to catch up with them.
You notice that Rahios looks towards you, Jess.
I don't know what to do. Do we leave the door open? Does that shut the portal? I don't understand how this works.
I do not know, but I think we should shut the door.
I can't. What if he gets trapped in there because the door's closed?
He seems familiar with this land.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna close the door.
As you close the door, you watch as that bright light disappears the moment the door closes. So as you all wait on the ship, Falner and Legic are still in town, right?
Yeah.
And so is Hakan.
I think he went to the bar. I'm not sure where he went. I'm assuming maybe I'm with him. I said I was gonna go meet up with him for a drink.
So, as night rolls on and the festivity continues, the sound of the city gate bells begin to ring. These are not typically bells you would ring for celebration.
Okay.
These are bells you ring for possible incoming hostiles.
Yikes. Okay. Are we together?
Yes.
This reminds me. Boris said something about being next to him to not be in trouble. You made it seem like there was something coming.
Yes, Hakan goes, I didn't bring my weapons with me.
I don't have my armor. I do have my weapon though. I take out of the bag of holding.
I brought me things. I just put it back on after we were done.
Alright. Let's make our way to the gate and see what's going on. As you watch as townspeople and civilians begin to flee away from the festivities, you look towards what appears to be the northern gate of Claxon. See that the gates are immediately closed, as it appears to be a large group of soldiers appears to be approaching city border.
I'm gonna toss a long sword at Hakan. Here. I forgot I had this.
Thanks. As soon as they approach, you see Bruce Claxon making his way up on top of the gates, looking over. See him turn and you watch as he jumps down.
It looks like they're sending riders. Don't open the gate, I'll speak to him myself.
See as they approach, two riders holding torches. Their black armor, their black and dark gray armor sort of glistens from the glow of the torch. They have a red sash or a red battle tabard over. You can see that their country emblem directly on the front of it. That's of the dire bear, or also known as the saber bear, a large striped saber-toothed bear from the northern mountains of Kravoy. You recognize these as Kravoyan soldiers.
Fona, help me don my armor.
Alright. Doesn't matter. I help him with his armor.
You see, as you are putting your armor on, the soldiers halt their process. And you can see Bruce Claxon.
Halt! You have no business here, Kravoyan. We're in the midst of a celebration, and you bring armed troops. Explain yourself.
See them stop, and one of them kind of circles their horse as they get it to slow down. They look up towards them, holding their torches high so they can expose their face. No helmets on, faces freely exposed, but their weapons at their side.
You know of the war in the north? Bolstead holds the choke between here and Venalia. Aronia is in the way. If they wish to interfere, then war will be brought to them as well.
Bolstead will not fall to whatever squabble you and the northern kingdoms have. And if you wish to speak to it, then you must speak to King Lendl, not his men of his free cities.
We have spoke to your king. Crevoy and Bolstead are now in a truce. He's offered his lands for us to set up and occupy. Open the gates so our soldiers may come in. We will not attack, but we will force our way in if need be.
You see Bruce.
No. That foolish time. Open the gates.
As the soldiers look up towards him.
You heard me. Open the gates.
They begin to slowly open the gates. And as they do, you see the two soldiers turn and begin to wave their torches in a large circle. And you watch as the rest of the forces begin to slowly move forward. And as they do, you can hear the sound of the horses marching begin to make their way in. You see Bruce make his way down towards you. Where's the rest of your friends?
We'll be on the ship.
What's going on?
I don't know. But your friend's brother has made a foolish mistake.
Just as Bruce turns and makes his way, the forces begin to move and clear out. You watch as they forces split, and one large horse in the center makes its way forward. You see them moving in what appears to be a massive draft horse. You watch as they approach. They have shaved sides, thick, like kind of a flat top white hair, like military cut style. They have this large, massive wound on their face with an eye patch wrapped over it. Full plate armor, and you can see what appears to be a massive axe on their back. You see them hop off the horse. They make their way forward. You watch as the men move wide, they're just like, "Commander!" He makes his way up.
Greetings, citizens of Klaxon. I am the commander of this unit. We will cause your people no harm. No blood shall be spilled as long as our orders are obeyed. We have been given proxy. We have been given righthood. This land is our land. Move aside.
You watch as they begin to move forward. They walk in. You see Boris the brute, step forward. Watches. He looks over towards this commander. Watches the commander looks towards Boris. Boris takes a step forward. I hope you keep your word. I will be here. For now. Observing. Watching. The council. We are concerned about this war. And we will intervene if needed. You are no longer under the reign and control of Westhold. This war should have no business to you, Boris. And scaring a bunch of farmers and children at a festival is beneath you, Commander Roderick. You watch as the soldiers begin to move in. And as they move in, festivity, cheering, and laughter suddenly dies. The sound of doors being closed and people returning to their homes and shops begins to fill the air.
We need to get back to the captain.
And with that, amidst the group of individuals, watches the commander stops and looks back. Bring him forward. You see another horse make its way in. You watch as someone hops off. They walk over towards this commander. Falner, you see Smallvross with Graveheart in hand. You look towards him. You see the commander look towards him. We'll move again tomorrow morning, making our way towards Aronia.
I don't care, as long as Venalia blood is spilled.
Yep, that's right. That's it.
Very well.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Ooh, that's gonna be one conversation.
So, thank you guys all for joining us on episode 72. We will not be streaming any tabletops tomorrow. Instead, you guys can hang out with me and the rest of us as I stream a undisclosed game. I don't know what video game I'm going to play, but I'm going to stream some sort of video game just to hang out and chill and chat with you guys as we move into the holiday season. And actually, one thing I will say is if anyone wants to, actually, we probably should start talking about Hellgate, because Hellgate will be the next kind of long series we do for Mondays. So I will definitely be willing to talk about that with people tomorrow too. But besides for that, thank you all for joining us. And until next time, remember to embrace the dark. Good night, everyone.